Hi everyone, welcome. Forgive me, I have a cold. Someone left the window open and I fell asleep. Bad idea. So how you doing? What you doing? See blue back there? No. Okay, hold on. No. That is too funny. She's back there. She's blue. Um, let's see. Where am I this week? I've just finished a 4-day fast. Oh my goodness. The first 3 days, I didn't even notice. But day number 4, my stomach went on the attack at 3 days and 12 hours. It was like, what's going on? And this despite the fact that I could drink as much water as I want. I could drink as much juice as I want as long as I juiced it in my own juicer. So I know my body can deal with 3.5. More than that, we're done. Okay? Let's hope because I fasted, this cold will go away sooner rather than later. Because in theory, in doing the fasting, the body had a chance to restructure and do what it does best. Okay? Let me tell you, this is so funny. Look what someone gave me. They bought some socks and they thought of me. So they gave me a pair from what they bought. God bless them. That was very nice of them. Okay? And I will wear it. Let me tell you. Let's deal with my successes this week because they haven't been many. Oh, I almost forgot. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thanks for hanging out with me. Remember I told you I had some unfinished things and I needed to start putting them together so I can one day finish? Remember these? Well, I finally have the ribbing that will go at the top. So I will pin these together. So that's another almost completed project. Let me tell you, this rib kicked my behind. Please forgive me for the coughing. I do have a cold, but I want to do this because I'm not sure I'll be around to do this next week. But I did this ribbing 3-4 times. And each time I did it, I kept going, boy, it's tight. But when I tried it on my foot, it fit. Don't ask me how. So I should have left it the first time because it was right the first time. I didn't need to do it 2-3 more times. But that's another project that I have to put away to complete. Oh, and then let me get to the story of these. For some reason, last week, I could not find my cast-on bonnets. It's like they all said, oh, we're going to blow this house. I searched, and they had all disappeared. I don't know why they were hiding from me. So I had to make 3 brand new bonnets for the 72 cylinder. And, I put my little hook so I can hang my weight. And then I tried something new. Actually, 2 things. This time, when I did the bottom part here to squinch it, I used a crochet chain. Because I found that in just using the yarn by itself, even though it was looped twice, when the weight hung on this, it would really drag this down. And I figured at some point, the thread is going to come apart. And I do not want my toe anywhere near a weight falling off of this. So I made these 2. And this was funny. I made these from leftover yarn. I have a whole container of little itty bitty pieces of yarn. Do you know how hard it was to just get some? But they're cute, okay? And then I tried something new. And this one is still a work in progress. Let me take the needle out. I tried using a loop at the bottom. This came off my keychain, okay? I still have, and I reinforced it where I joined it, and I'm going to use the rest of the yarn because what can I use this for? And so I will get to test this and see if it's worth it. And then silly me, guess what? I'm looking at these and I'm going, wait a minute, where's the loop you hang on the machine? And then I said, wait a minute, they're there. You just have to pull them up. See, I don't have my glasses, so I can't see a thing. But the loop is right here. But then I realized I don't like using those hoops because after a while they stretch out. They don't look nice. And I prefer my cast-on bonnets to look neat. So I'm going to crochet a chain and run it through these loops at the top. Okay? And I'm going to use those loops to hang the bonnet, and when they get bent out of shape or start looking wacky, I can just cut them out and put another one in. Okay? Because I was looking, I was going, wait, everyone is not putting loops in. I had forgotten. The reason for the picot, or in creating the picot, you have one, maybe even two loops between each picot that you can use to hang on the cylinder needles. But as you do that over time, they stretch, and I don't like that look. So now I have 3, and around here somewhere are 3 others. I think what I'm going to do is, as I get some scrap yarn, I'm going to make more, and I'm just going to leave them all over the place. That way I don't have to search, because this is annoying. Now, could you imagine the sock maker? That and the rib were my successes for the week. Who would imagine? Who would imagine? Okay? 3 cast-on bonnets, but that's all right. Now for my not so successful projects. Let me tell you, I saw a demonstration of a spiral that Valerie Witherington makes. Okay? It somehow isn't as spirally as I thought it would be. Okay? And this was with me improvising and changing. This was with me just following directions. There isn't a spiral to be had here. I'm afraid to ask Valerie what I did wrong, but I followed the demo step by step. Clueless. All I did was get a cord. There's nothing spirally here. This one, and this is 4 cylinder needles. This is more like 8. And I got kind of a spirally with the 8. I don't know. Back to the drawing board. I will try again. And that wasn't my worst thing. See, I even have the rib here. I tried out a pattern from this book. Hold on. Oh! This is a flatbed machine knitting book. And I was like, these stitches are 24 inches, meaning 12 in the middle, 6 on to the right, and 6 to the left, because that's how the knitting machine works. So I figured I could go in here, find one of these nice patterns, and manipulate it by hand. Guess what I found out? I picked patterns that were not 24 stitches wide. I picked patterns that were 14. So it's be 14 in the middle, 7 and 7 on each side, That's 28. Doesn't work for the circular sock machine because I'm using a 72 cylinder. I need the pattern to be exactly 12 stitches wide. Now, one I found that did work, the sample came out beautifully. Woohoo! I was like, yeah, when I'm done, yeah. Sample looked great. When I got the yarns together that I was going to use, guess what didn't work? The pattern. And since I know I don't follow instructions, I don't know what I did wrong the first time, so I can recreate it and get the pattern that I like. So I think on a rainy day, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go through this book and find stitch patterns that are 24. So that means they're divisible by 12. They would be 20, they're divisible by 12. So they would be, the pattern will be 12 stitches wide. And then see if I can duplicate that on the 72 cylinder, because 72 is divisible by 12. Oh, there are weeks when things just, and you just have to let it go. You just have to let it go. Okay? Now, those were not my successes. Let's talk about what are my successes. I ordered stuff. Now listen, from January 21st to March 31st, a group of us have decided we're not spending any money that we don't have to. So you can spend money on necessities, groceries, you have a bill, your child needs something, those kinds of things. But just gratuitously spending money, no. So I had to hurry up and order the things that I wanted. Okay. And I wanted, that's a better way to see it. This is by Catrinkles, and it's a stitch marker holder. As you can see, you can clip it to something. There's a latch here, and you can put your stitch markers all around here. I'm not being a critic, but if it had been me, what I would have done is have them punch holes all along the edges so that you could put different stitch markers all over it. So you wouldn't have to bother with that latch, because a person like me, I can see that latch breaking, okay? So it would probably be less dangerous, but because of the material, they probably would have had to make holes while this material was underwater. And the thing is, I went to their booth at Vogue Knitting Live, and I didn't see this. And probably one of the reasons I didn't see it, there was a lady hovering right in front of me, so she was blocking it. So I got frustrated and left, because I guess she thought she was a football player, and she wasn't letting me near anything until she got what she wanted. When I came back, there was one left. It was the sample. I should have said to the lady, I'll just buy that one, because it would have saved me shipping, and this is $2 more on the website than it was in person. Lesson learned. Next time I have to go and be a football player and be as aggressive as anyone else. But I bought 2 of these, and I opened one, and it's hiding from me. This seems to be the week for things to hide from me. And I can say that here. I can't leave this house and say that, because, you know, they'll have some medication waiting for me if I claim that. What else did I buy? I'm on a book kick. I bought this one. Can you see that? Okay. She has a web, what do you call that? A YouTube page, Knitology. Okay. And this booklet is some of her work. As you can see, it's beautiful lace. If you're into hand manipulation, especially on the circular sock machine, this is awesome. Okay. And I bought this. I have her other book, so I bought this one. And I think, well, since I can't spend any money, there's a moratorium on books. Okay. And what else did I? This one I bought months ago. Okay. This one is from a company. What do they call themselves? Hold on, I'll tell you. Ula plus Lio. I have no clue what this means, but this is what the label looks like. Every year they go onto Kickstarter and they advertise cashmere, yak, and wool from Mongolia from free roaming animals. Since there are more animals than people in Mongolia, I'm not surprised that they're free range. But what did I order? Let me show you. Hold on. Oops. Okay. Now this is mulberry. In person, it looks like a deep brown. On camera, it looks like the purple I thought it would be. Okay, and this one is a fingering. It's 100% yak wool. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? And every year they do this thing on Kickstarter, and you can order, and it's really worth it to get it on the Kickstarter, because what costs you $24 on Kickstarter is $52 later on. And they have some really nice stuff. Look at this. And what is this one? I really needed glasses because I can't see a damn thing. This is baby camo yarn. Can you see that? Okay. And oh, this has to be the cashmere because this feels so soft. Yep, this is the cashmere. It's a cream color, and this is so soft. Okay. And then there's this one. This has to be wool. Yep. Oh, it's sheep wool with cashmere. There's some hardy sheep because this is not soft. Okay. But they have all kinds of stuff. So probably later in the year, they'll be on Kickstarter doing the set of yarn that they'll be doing for next year. And the prices weren't bad. The most expensive thing here was the cashmere. The other things were $10 and $13, which is a good price point. Okay. And then, I know we're running a little over long. This is going to crinkle in your ear. I apologize. I bought this just to buy this. Okay. Look at the packaging. Okay. What does it say? Build a sock. This is from Twice Shared Sheep. And I bought this just to buy this. And what this is, oh, come on out, is, oops. You put the different pieces together they snap in, and their heels, this would be the foot. There are all these pieces so that you can build your own sock blocker. This is neat. Next time I'll put it together because this has gone over long and it's shiny. Oh my God, they knew I was coming. Okay. What does it say here? Peel film off dividers. Okay, there's some sort of film. I'll find out. I just opened it. I have no clue. Okay, so as you can see, this was more of a look what I bought, look what worked, and look what didn't episode. Okay, hopefully next time I will be more successful and this cold will be gone so you can actually hear what I have to say. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you next time. And as usual, I can never figure out how to turn this off. No, it's still not off.